A lot of species in the world go through migrations. They take periodic journeys from one habitat to another. Migrations have different purposes. There are species that migrate to get away from extremely rigorous winters or torrid summers, to look for an appropriate place to mate, or to escape from their predators. Other species do it to obtain food or to search for a better life. But today, we'd like to talk about the migration carried out to adapt to the variable needs of the market and to the accelerated advances of technology. In 2006, Motorola put in practice some migratory measures to better adapt to those needs and to the changing conditions in the market. In Latin America, carriers were operating with a platform that included various technologies: GSM, CDMA, and TDMA. This situation applied particularly to one very important operator, Movistar. Due to a series of changes in its structure, they were working with this mix of technologies that created several problems. Among others, we could mention the following: high maintenance costs, limited offer of value-added services, complexity when training call center employees, maintenance of different billing systems, difficulty to maintain a good coverage and to control network growth, difficulty to offer roaming services among countries in the region. When the idea of migrating platforms to only one technology was proposed to the operators, many doubts and worries arose. In particular, the need for additional budget to buy new telephones to replace the older ones, additional subsidy budget, incremental advertising budget, implementation of centers where telephones could be exchanged. All this, together with a series of doubts about the logistics and the expected success of the migrating program. The Motorola team had the vision of analyzing this migration business case and to strategically take advantage of the situation to increase sales in 2006. We noticed that this was an ideal opportunity. To increase sales in the region, which is like obtaining food, as mentioned at the beginning. To gain market share points, that is, to search for a better life. To improve the relationship with operators, which can be translated as to escape from predators, whom we know are very strong and aggressive. To implement new ideas and processes so that every migration to the new technology would be with a Motorola cell phone, which can be viewed as looking for an appropriate place to mate. A convenient mix of products and prices, real and effective logistics to collect and export the used cell phones, solid support at the point of sales with personnel hired by Motorola exclusively for the project. Taking the case of Movistar Panama as an example, one can appreciate that Motorola's execution of the program was the key for this technological migration to be a complete success. The program started early, products were delivered on time, and we have 5 predefined models for the program: C116, C139, V172, C651, V3. 3 customer trading centers were opened, each with 10 Moto Amigos as support. Moto Amigos taught consumers how to get the best out of their new Motorola cell phone. and how to transfer their phone books from one device to another. They gave out gifts for each purchase, they trained Movistar personnel on the different phone features, and they entertained the kids so that their parents could do the migrations peacefully. We provided sufficient POP material to decorate stores and increase product awareness. Moto kiosks were incorporated inside the exchange centers, which projected Motorola reels. We provided Movistar sales personnel with Motorola branded shirts. As a result of all these actions, Movistar Panama was able to invest in an aggressive advertising and promotional campaign to support the program that lasted 6 months. This represented for Motorola almost 100,000 incremental units versus the original plan, representing a sales jump of over 70%, and more importantly, achieving market share leadership for the first time in Panama. Volume incentive rebate, $132,000. Marketing development funds, $22,000. POS support, $48,000. Moto Amigos, gifts, POP materials, dummies, tools. Return on investment, 7.04. Average market share, 52% year to date. Which was Motorola's position with Telefónica before 2006?
Antes del 2006 habíamos venido trabajando con Motorola, pero la realidad es que Motorola tenía una posición de seguidor con nosotros. No era el líder ni desde el punto de vista de actividades, ni desde el punto de vista ni de precios de promoción, ni tampoco de producto. Era más bien la segunda opción que teníamos cuando íbamos a hacer algún tipo de alternativa o de proyecto grande.
How was the support from Motorola during the Movistar migrating program to TDMA?
Definitivamente el programa de migración marca un punto o un hito histórico en nuestra relación con Motorola. Fue el principio de un cambio significativo en la manera como ellos nos apoyaban a nosotros. No solamente se notó una importante agresividad desde el punto de vista de la oferta comercial, sino que también trascendió a otras áreas en donde anteriormente no habían entrado, como presencia en el punto de venta, participación en las campañas publicitarias, en fin, pues todo un cambio en comparación a lo que habíamos hecho hasta anteriormente. Y en adición a eso hubo algo muy importante en la relación con Motorola con relación al tema del programa Renuévame, y es que fue por primera vez en la historia de la compañía, hicimos una promoción dirigida a todos nuestros clientes de prepago monomarca, en donde toda la cartera de los productos que estábamos ofreciendo provenían de un solo fabricante, en este caso Motorola.
Do you now consider Motorola as a strategic ally?
Definitivamente Motorola es para Movistar Panamá un súper importante aliado estratégico, y no solo por el tema del proyecto de Renuévame. Durante el último año y medio, donde hemos renovado la relación con Motorola, en adición al proyecto de Renuévame, hemos desarrollado proyectos extremadamente importantes como es todo lo que tiene que ver con la plataforma de Movistar Música. En este sentido, en Panamá, con el lanzamiento de la marca Movistar y después también en el año 2006, hemos realizado el evento más grande a nivel de música popular, el concierto internacional, que es el Movistar Music Fest, en donde en ambas ocasiones el primer socio que se montó a la mesa fue Motorola. Y lo hizo no solamente como copatrocinador del evento, sino que en adición también participó con su presencia en el evento, mostrando su producto, repartiendo merchandising y definitivamente de una manera muy activa.
What can you tell us about the team handling the account?
Definitivamente que uno de los componentes más importantes que hace exitoso hoy en día nuestra relación con Motorola es el equipo de trabajo asignado a atender la cuenta de Movistar Panamá. Nuestra relación con ellos es excelente. Y yo creo que se caracteriza principalmente por la capacidad o por el interés que han tenido ellos de escuchar cuáles son los proyectos que nosotros tenemos estratégicamente y adjuntarse a esos proyectos para hacer que los mismos sean exitosos. Tal es el ejemplo no solamente del proyecto Renuévame, sino también de lo que fue el Movistar Music Fest, la gira de Shakira en América Latina y diferentes ofertas de adquisición que hemos hecho a través del último año y medio, en donde la participación de ellos ha sido activa, no solamente desde el punto de vista de productos, sino también participación en todo lo que tiene que ver con comunicación, publicidad, activación de puntos de venta y cualquier otro componente estratégico que ha hecho que las ofertas o las acciones sean exitosas.
Based on the great success of 2006, the program will continue. Motorola will surprise operators and consumers with new elements to support the migrating plan. Among these are daily and weekly incentives for the sales representative of the trading centers who sells more Motorola cellular phones, a cumulative incentive plan in which points are accumulated for every telephone sold. The final prize is to send the winner to a family weekend at the all-inclusive Hotel de Cameron. Use of the Moto van in promotional activities in the rest of the country. The Moto backpack as a promotional element. Movistar Nicaragua. It started in April 2006 and closed with 100% Motorola participation. The program is still running, and the mix was improved with a 25% participation of mid-high tier phones in a market dominated by low-tier phones. The goal for 2007 is to surpass the 20,000 incremental units. Central America continues to be a key market for the migrations in 2007. We will reach 20,000 incremental units with Movistar El Salvador and 100,000 incremental units with Movistar Guatemala. Both countries migrating from CDMA to GSM for a total 200,000 migration units in the sub-region. Movistar Mexico. The opportunity of Motorola in 2007 is a total of 300,000 migration units. Motorola will have 100% of the migration market, which represents a 7% increase of total market share. Movistar Colombia. The first phase represented for Motorola more than 300,000 units. This program will contribute with $15 million in net sales after discount and almost $2 million in gross margin. Movistar Argentina. The Motorola Associated Service Centers and recently opened Moto stores were used as migration trading points. The objective is to reach from 150,000 to 200,000 sold units until the end of 2007, which will represent $18 million in net sales after discount and a participation of 40% within Movistar. So, you already know the challenge and the advantages of migrating. Be also a migrating species and reach your goals. Change, improve, evolve. Moto Move.